We begin with Queen Anne neighbors trying to pump the brakes on a project that would take away 50 parking spots. City leaders say it all boils down to having enough space on this road, with fire trucks and other emergency vehicles getting stuck on the narrow street. Tonight, neighbors rallied against the change at a community meeting. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling was in attendance. And Jennifer, what can you tell us?
Well, residents said they wanted to be represented in the room where the decisions are being made. They also said that they didn't feel that the process was very democratic thus far.
I don't have assigned parking. I drive a lot for my job.
Tracy Robustello knows how tough parking is in this area of Queen Anne.
I got a good spot today. I can't give it up.
In fact, she walked to this meeting to keep that spot.
Because it's already really hard to find parking.
Tracy and other residents packed the library to hear from SDOT, Seattle Fire, and the district director from Councilmember Bob Kettle's office about the plan to eliminate around 50 spots here.
I feel like I'm going to be displaced and then have to carry two children in at night by myself.
Captain Tim Taylor from Seattle Fire says the goal is to save lives and property, referencing data from January 1st, 2022 to March 2026. Firefighters responded to 73 incidents on 14th Avenue West between Barrett and Gilman. At least 6 of them had delays, he says, due to access issues.
That's the amount of clearance that we have.
People who live nearby say they don't want to impede on fire trucks, but felt the city could have opted for other options, claiming the plan seemed to be formed without proper analysis of the impact.
As I mentioned earlier, we did kind of a napkin level sketch.
First of all, no one would want to hear an answer that was just put down on a napkin.
I am here because this is my project.
Rebecca Duran, Councilmember Bob Kettle's district director, also got into a back and forth with some residents.
You just did an obscene hand gesture. Enough. You're welcome to go to
Rebecca,
the back.
please sit down.
Excuse me.
Sir.
I'm the moderator. You need to go to the back of the line.
Where are we supposed to park? At the end of the day, that's a real question here. That's why we're all here. Where are we supposed to park? 50 spots, gone.
Your answer has been given. You need to go to the back of the line.
I didn't hear an answer.
You're not going to get one?
Some wanted Councilmember Kettle there himself.
And I do hope that they go back to a representative who I feel, frankly, should have been here.
SDOT told me after the meeting tonight the spot removal is not a done deal. They say they're going to take what they heard tonight into consideration. Reporting live in Queen Anne, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.